Salutations and good morning. It's a beautiful morning here. It's not too cold. It's nice and bright. Don't hear anybody else out. David's still not here. I'm debating on what I should do about that. I think the standard operating procedure would just be sit and wait. You know, you're out in the woods, you're waiting to rendezvous with somebody. If you leave, they might not know you were there. You might cross paths on the way and, you know, you never rendezvous. But I have a feeling that he probably got caught up in town and didn't get out in time. And he probably sent me a text and I just didn't get it because I'm not here, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a few, drink some coffee, maybe have a toke or something, a little wake and bake, and then I'll probably hop back on 26 and head back towards town until I get service, and I'll check my messages, and if I don't see anything, maybe I'll just run into town and grab a bottle of whiskey or something. I don't know, why not? Cool. Well, hope you're enjoying this beautiful morning. I hope wherever you are, it's a nice day. And yeah, have a good one. I think I hear an engine on the distance. It's hard to tell in the trees next to the river in this kind of terrain. But every few minutes I hear a hum. You know? I'm like, ooh, is that David? I don't know if I even heard that. I don't know. It's hard to pick out the sound of an engine in the distance through the sounds of the trees and the water and the birds. It's a beautiful day. I got some deer walking through the end of camp over here. They just across the river. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a good look at them, but on the other side of the trees, I don't think they see me yet. Looks like two doe. Which is pretty cool. I know there's deer up here, I've just not seen them this close. Oh, they saw me. Yeah, they were right back over there. Oh, there she goes. Let's see if I can get a better view of them. I can still kind of see him over there. Oh, is she looking? Yeah, I think they winked at the fire. But they were close enough to hit with a bow, which is always nice. Yeah, I think they busted uphill. They're not even on the menu. But it's always nice to see life out here, you know? It's encouraging. You realize you are in the right place. Hey guys, good morning. I just jumped a couple deer. They must have winded the campfire. Something, I'm not sure. But it was cool. It's 2 doe. Walked right along here. Winded me, bounced uphill. And it's pretty steep up there, so I don't think my curiosity is going to take me up that. But I came down here to the river to get a better look. I found something interesting. So it looks like someone was making a Romani well. You've probably heard of these before, but they're typically referred to by the G word. It's a racial slur. It's inaccurate, and I'd prefer not to use it, but it's a trigger warning. It's a gypsy well. You come along the edge of a waterway and dig down, and by digging down next to the waterway, you're allowing the soil and the rocks next to the waterway to filter out the water. So you wind up with a puddle that's not full of debris and full of whatever kind of literal shit is flowing down, and it allows you to get cleaner water. Now, I called it a Romani well because the word gypsy is inaccurate. It was a term established sometime in the 14th or 15th century by some European jackass who was under the impression that the Romani, a group from India, were Egyptian, and so they started calling them gypsies. And it's inaccurate. It's used as slur, and it's hurtful. We don't want to hurt people. We want to travel through life with as few ripples as possible. So shout out to all our Romani siblings. Sorry for dropping the G word, but just wanted to put it out there. We shouldn't be using that word. It's not okay. Anyway. Anyway, the Romani well is a fairly decent way to filter water that you're still going to boil if you have time for that water to trickle through. So this isn't something that you would use if you were in a hurry. You'd use, I don't know, a bandana. It's usually what I do. Put it over the kettle, swipe up the water, let it filter through the bandana, and it gets all the chunky bits out. And then you go and boil it, kill off the bacteria and the microbiotics that will fuck up your gut. You don't want Giardia. You don't want to get the yuck. You don't want to get a cryptosporidium. There's a lot of little funky things that'll really fuck you up. And if you've ever played Oregon Trail, you know you don't want to die from dysentery. Filter your water. Hey guys, sitting here drinking some coffee, warming up with my morning, and I figured it's a good time to make some char cloth. You know, when you have a fire, it's a good time to prep for the next time you need a fire. You know, shit's harder when it's cold. So char cloth's pretty simple. It's a really old, really basic fire starting tool. Take an organic material and you put it in an anaerobic environment and apply heat. With the lack of oxygen, the material can't burn, so it carbonizes. It just chars like charcoal. You can definitely see here why we don't put it near open flame. Why you need good coals to do this. All this smoke coming off right here. If there were open flames, this would just be a little flame. The smoke would ignite and it would consume the fuel. Alright. This guy stopped smoking. It moved it off the fire. It's coolish to the touch. And let's. And that guy, I think it could probably use a little more cooking. Probably use a little more cooking. But it's nice and blackened. Looking good. It's about 10:45. David's still not here yet. So I think I'm gonna go up 16 towards Prairie City and see if he's over there somewhere. If he's not, I guess I'll loop back around on the highway and we'll see. I don't know. I hope he's okay. Maybe at some point I'll get a ding on my phone with a notification, some info. Oh. But yeah. I don't want to sit here all day. So we're gonna go look for dew. So I pulled into Prairie City, trying to see if David's okay. Is the place he was coming, or place he was cutting through. I don't know. Anyway, they got internet. They got all the amenities.
Like cortisol shrub. All of that happens. Take a shrub.
Hey guys, finally tracked down David. He wasn't able to get out of town last night, and he's headed here now. I cruised into Prairie City. Luckily they have internet, which is good, and got a hold of him. And right now he's passing Cascade Locks, so he'll be here 5 hours or so. Give me time to go poach some more firewood and get some stew on the fire. So I'm glad he's not stuck somewhere. I was a little bit worried about that. I didn't want him, like fucking lost out there with nothing. So that's good. It gave me a chance to send some kissy faces to my wife and check in with the family. And now we're gonna head back up to camp. And yeah, let's see what the day brings. Have a good one. There's a couple deer up here in the road. And they're just, oh no, they're pronghorn. What the fuck? That's so weird. Yeah. Huh. That's a trip. Yeah, those are Antilope caprio americana. Those are pronghorn. They're not normally in the forest, but that's pretty cool. I wonder why they've been driven out of the desert. Let's see. Let me see them up there. No, I think they busted. Okay. Well, shit, there was 3 of them just standing in the road. That was a trip. Not something you see every day. That was cool. Alright, we're testing out the new microphone. Right now it's pointed away from me. Let's flip it. See how this sounds. Does that improve sound? Is it working? Does it prevent the wind? No. No crazy noises? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can hear. It's just a headshot. Can you see me? Headshot number 2.
How do you like me now?
Put it in a box, take 1. Fucking hell. Alright. Put it in a box, take 2. Colorful leaves paint the morning sun. Fuck, man. Take 3. Gentle breeze across. Fuck. Take 4 or some shit. Put it in a box to comfort me throughout the year. I just inhaled a mosquito. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh man. Oh, okay. Call that a mulligan. I put it in a box to carry with me. Fuck. Alright. Take 5 or something. I don't know. I'm getting closer. Alright. Take 8. I put it in a box to room. Fuck. So close. Son of a bitch. This is take whatever. Of the summer night. Man, I'm really fucking this up. Alright. Let's try this again. Cut. I put it in a box. Fuck, man. So close. Alright. Put it in a box. Take 10. Let's see if the Brothers Widmer can help with this. Alright. We got this. We got this, we got this, we got this. I put it in a box to comfort throughout the year. I put it in a box to remind myself nothing to fear. Put it in a box and keep it with me through the year. I put it in a box to remind myself I am here. had it. And I fucked it up. Alright. You suck, man. You fucking suck, man. Alright. That was so close. Alright. Take 11. Lucky number 11. All right. One, two, three. This is I Put It in a Box by Ezekiel Fuson. One, two, three. This is Put It in a Box by Ezekiel Fuson. I put it in a box to comfort me throughout the year. I put it in a box to remind myself there's nothing to fear. I put it in a box to keep with me throughout the year. I put it in a box to remind myself that I am here. Shade of a large tree drops in a cold pond. Fuck. Take 12. Oh, goddamn. David's here. Dude, I got worried about you last night.
I was like, I hope he gets
like-
like some kind of message
Oh,
or
no,
reception
not
or
at all.
something.
I'm like, I don't know, I got out here and I'm fucking getting firewood, right? Lots of goddamn firewood. And sticking around, doing all this other stuff. It starts getting dark. The scene alarm goes off. I'm like, okay, alright. You know? 2 hours later, I'm like, well, he did say he'd be here by midnight. So I drink a beer. I'm like, fuck, it's midnight. I hope he's okay. I mean, maybe he got turned around in the woods somewhere or some shit. I don't know. I'll just stay up another 2 hours. Just some more beers. And like, it's fucking 3:45 in the morning. I'm going to bed. He's a big boy. He'll be fine.
Dude, I just could not like leave this. I don't know what it was.
It's cool. I didn't get out of town until like 3:30 to 4 o'clock. It was. I had like 2 hours on my timer. Like, David's gonna leave soon. 6 hours. You know. Like,
Yeah.
but-
Dude, even today, I was just like, fuck, go, just go.
Right. Well, and I got your messages like from yesterday and today all scattered.
I figured that
So,
was what was
like,
happening because you sent me that text.
You
And
were
I'm like, wait, no,
I'm heading out, or here's my thing. I'm taking off with you, and then I got another one that was like, I don't know if I want to drive in the dark. I don't want to get turned around in the forest. I'll head out in the morning. I just gotta pack my guns. And I'm like, dude, it's cool. Like, if it's not working, it's not working. Don't fucking stress.
maybe it's,
You
yeah.
find it okay?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I mean,
Did
I
you
was starting to get
come
like a
through
little
Prairie
bit.
City, or did you come through Unity? Like, did you go down the road we came in last time, or did you go up over the mountains?
It was like up over the mountains.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But dude, so I turn onto Forest Road. Here, I'll stop the camera real quick and tell the story.
Oh yeah, let's redirect a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, so I turn on to like Forest Road 13 or whatever it was, 16 I think.
Yeah.
And GPS is confused and it's like, we don't know where you are, so we're just gonna tell you to go this way. I'm like, okay, so I'm like trying to turn around on this really narrow road. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I look out my window and there's a deer. He just kind of looks at me and we look like for a moment, like, hey, hi. And he trots off and I start driving and I finally get like up into the woods and I see something on the road and I'm like, huh, that looks like a turkey vulture. And then we get closer, I'm like, no, it's a fucking turkey. And there's like 3 of them, and I'm like, get the camera, and like hop out of the car and like trying, make sure I don't get hit from behind or something.
Yeah.
And I, film them, and I'm starting to think like, I didn't bring my shot. I don't know how to field just a turkey. It's not something I researched, so I'm like, all right, I'll just let that one go. So I keep driving, and I turn a corner and I see something off in the distance, and I'm like, that looks like oddly, like very similar to a bear head, like just chilling in the road, like it's blacker than the shadows that it's sitting in. And what the fuck is that? And I get a little bit closer, and he gets up, and he just trots across the road. I'm like, that's a fucking bear! He just runs right up the hill.
Holy shit.
And I'm like,
Fuck! Yeah. No, dude.
I am not ready to kill you right now.
Yeah, no, even when you're out here to kill a bear, when you see a bear, you're like, shit!
I don't know what to do.
You suddenly feel very small and vulnerable. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. I did not shit myself when I saw the one I killed.
It's like, yeah, I saw 3 turkeys and a bear all
That's
within like 20 minutes.
That's the only thing I haven't seen today. I've seen elk and deer, and I've seen raven and pronghorn antelope, but I haven't seen or
Yeah, I was like, dude, the only thing I have left now is just to see a cougar.
right.
So everything I've got tags for is just like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, I got game cam footage that I didn't look through last night. I picked up on my way here. Is that was fun? Like sitting there just looking through, trying to
See
figure out
what
was
came through.
different.
Yeah.
And it, fuck. I was gonna come up 2 weeks ago. Right after we went hunting with Damien. And I switched out the camera. And then I didn't make that. So it's been like, there's got like 3 weeks worth of footage on there, so there's gonna be a lot of shit. It's directionally. Oh, dude, this place is fucked up. It's hard to tell where
I have
you are.
no idea where we are.
Like, my body's telling me that's north, but the sun is right there and it's setting, so that's not right. North is right, but it's like, no, fucking link point. It's just, it's crazy. And the way you came in, followed this river. So, like, if you follow this road down to where it ends, there's a trailhead. That trailhead pops out where 16 intersects the. You saw signs for North Fork of the Mount Erie River. That's where this pops out. Yeah, but it's across the bottom of the wilderness. There's nothing. And it's a fucking 30-minute drive to go down and around to the other side. It's only like 5 miles. About it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I have no like perception.
Yeah, I'm glad you found it. I didn't even hear you pull in.
I know.
I've been in a zone.
Well,
I
I'm like,
saw
I think it's
something
pretty.
move out of the corner of my eye. Oh, what the fuck? Yep. That's exactly where my brain went. That old hypothalamus is kicking in again. Fuck. But yeah, this morning I got up. Got like 7. He's not here. I'm like, I'll give it 2 hours. Maybe, maybe you got into the clothes and it got too dark. Didn't see where your voice was pulled in. Which is legit, So I drove down that road all the way to Perth City. slowing down on every friggin' like pull out and drop off. Like, did he fall off the road? Is he fucking out here? And I finally pulled into Prairie City, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, let's go home. You know, and then I got a hold of you and then leaving with messenger. You're like, pass, baby. Fuck y'all. I'm like, I got like 4 hours. I could go home. But it takes taking it to us the back of it. And C has a songwriting competition. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm trying to record a song with Zero.
nice.
Yeah. And I'm fucking it up. Oh, God. So bad.
It's a nice guitar.
Yeah, it is. I really shouldn't have it out here, but I don't know that I have another acoustic guitar that's playable and played in fucking year. I think I'm doing okay for not having touched a guitar for fucking 18 months.
Yeah,
I'm just not. I'm fucking up my lyrics. Like, there's a timing to it, and they're not my words. So I'm like,
someone else's singing.
But dude, this kid's got flow. I mean, he's got talent. Because it was like 5 stanzas, but he didn't really use rhyming. He used the repetition of "I put it in a box," and then went through the seasons, like describing moments in each season. And each season, I put it in a box, and then put it in a box. And it was a really good poem. It is. I had to take a minute to translate it to a song. Because songs like require structure. You know?
Right.
Like, people like to hear rhyming. I like to sing and rhyme. It makes it easier. Yeah.
That's one thing. Like, if you just read the lyrics of a song, most of them, like, it's not something you read. Like, it's just
Right.
always structured really weird.
So, I don't know. I left Prairie City and picked up some more wood and almost hit 3 pronghorn antelope, and then came here. I don't know. And then I choked on a fucking mosquito, and it's like, it's time for a beer. I need to take 5 minutes and just like that. Right? But yeah, I've been recording all sorts of shit. I got my little ghetto GoPro here, the Picasso. I've been calling it Ahsoka. I'm reading Picasso. It seems to work alright. I haven't actually like reviewed any of the footage yet, but it's 4K. Freaking has all sorts of different modes. I've been using it as a dash cam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it had long, thick, winding thing of me driving around. Yeah, every time I got in the car, I would click.
And like something that small too, it's nice for dash cam. I've had things to get that guy like on the window,
Fuck that.
and it takes up so much
Jesus.
real estate.
Yeah, even that little guy, I'm still having to like lean around to see, you know.